What's up, Leos? And welcome to your reading. We're going to be jumping into it. But first, I want to invite you guys to join me over on my Patreon, where you can join the Galactic Gifts group. That means every single month, I'm going to send you 3 gifts. For the month of July 2020, I'm going to send you an intuitively chosen chakra candle. Okay, this one is the sacral chakra. I'm working on this. Last week I was working on my crown chakra. As you can see, this one is empty. So I'm sending you one of those candles. I'm going to send you a Palo Santo stick. And as part of the Galactic Gifts group, you get whatever the Crystal Club got, okay? This month, the Crystal Club gets the 5 crystal power pack that I put together. So you're going to get that as well. So you're going to get these 3 gifts shipped to you from me when you join the Galactic Gifts group. And every single month after that, I send you 3 gifts. Okay, so head on over to the Patreon. The link is in the description box. So, Leos, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to iron out. First of all, if there was one basic word to describe this energy right now, a very basic, everyday word, success. Okay, in some area, in some way, in some shape, in some form. Okay, so success is the thing that's most highlighted for you all. Now, I know when we do these readings, a lot of people want to talk about love and you want to talk about relationships and what are they thinking. We're going to get to that because I feel like there's something there, but I feel like your main highlights of the month are going to be in the realms where you want success. I'm just getting like cha-ching over here, cha-ching over here, cha-ching over here. So it could be money, or it could just be those, check marks, like like the check marks. You checking things off of the list. A lot has been accomplished. I'm getting hustle and bustle energy as well, and I'm getting a lot of like excitement. Okay, you guys could be doing a lot of talking as well. Okay. A lot of talking. So I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards to get into some more energy. And I just kind of want to see what comes up for you. Okay? What comes up for Leo? Balance. Well, you know what I'm getting? Balancing books, balancing money, balancing people. Putting people in position is going to be very, very important for you right now. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Gratitude. You guys are going to be very, very, I think, very happy, but very thankful for what's coming in for you guys. Maybe you got some things coming around the corner that you don't even see. I feel like there's a lot of unexpected surprises of like success that you didn't even see coming. You're going to, like, again, cha-ching, cha-ching, check mark, maybe checks, but things just getting checked off the list. Okay, accomplishment. I didn't expect that. I didn't see that. I didn't know that. Wow, here it comes. Bow, it's coming in for you. Okay, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents, and I know it's coming in strong and fast because I'm like speeding up my pace in the talking. It's just like, wow, everything is happening so quickly. Let's see what else we get. Denial. All right. This is where we shift the energy, and this part of the reading talks about a person. So whoever, first person you think of right now, somebody's in denial. Maybe both of y'all in denial. Something is in denial, and this is why I said we got a lot to talk about, okay? I knew this was going to come out. Yeah, we're going to talk about it, okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, okay? Maybe some of you guys are in denial about a person. You're in denial about a relationship. You're in denial about could be an opportunity. You could be in denial about an opportunity. But that's what we're going to the spread for. So we got to balance out all this energy, or we got to talk about it. We got to see what's coming in. But it's a lot of success. Things coming in fast. But you do have to, I heard the nitty gritty. It's like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right? It's like we got all this good stuff going on. Let's just pay attention, focus over here. But it's just one little thing right here like, what? Let me go on over here for a second and give this some attention. Whatever it is that's in denial. And you could be fearful about it. But once you face it, it won't be so bad. Okay? Let's go ahead and get to the center of the reading. See what's going on with you. The Temperance card. All right. This is a battle of self. Some of you guys are battling yourself right now. You're going back and forth between your flesh and your spirit. Some of you guys have a choice to make, and you don't know if it's your flesh that's going to win or your spirit that's going to win. Some of y'all can have a choice between 2 people, okay? Or you're dealing with someone who has a choice between 2 people. One person wants to follow their flesh, or, you know, a part of them wants to follow their flesh. But the other part of them that is awakened knows that something is a better choice for them. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be an opportunity, or whatever. And that's why I feel like we got, see with this balance card here, somebody's trying to find a balance between, well, what does my flesh want and what does my spirit want, if there is such a balance. Okay. Yeah, somebody has to make a choice, and it's maybe a choice about you. Maybe you're in denial about this choice, or maybe someone else is in denial about a choice they need to make, based on the higher self versus the lower self. Okay, let me give you some examples of what I'm getting. Somebody may have a choice between, let's just say she a bad bitch, she a bitch, you know, she bad, right? And then you got someone over here who is average. Now, the bad B, she come with a lot of, you know, headache, maybe drama, maybe this and that. This one over here may be average, but that one there is somebody you could take home to mama, somebody you can da-da-da-da. Now, back in the day, somebody may have chose the bad B. But now the sensible person has matured. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has matured, and now I'm dealing with that. Same thing with the ladies. She may have chose that thug. You know, that's a good image. Oh, my girls, you know, they like him. Oh, he crazy. Oh, he woo, woo, he go ham for me, da, da, da. But then you got one over here who's intelligent, okay? He knows how to build. This the one you could take home. This the one you could have kids with. This the one, da, da, da. So you got somebody who's making a huge choice and perspective of what they should choose moving forward, because moving forward, it truly, I'm feeling like for them, it's my success depends on who I choose moving forward. I got the type over here who would drain me, and I got the type over here that will excite me and build me up in the areas where I need it. This is deep. This is deep. Let's see. It's conflicting. It's making somebody's brain explode. Let's see what we have in the, what's crossing it. Ooh, the High Priestess. That intuition is setting in. Somebody is, they're awakening so hard to the point where maybe you and them are having this kind of telepathic battle. Or maybe this is you having a telepathic battle with like your spirit guides and all of this. Like something is trying to either tell you or tell them. Something about time to mature. Okay. Someone may also be getting tarot card readings on you. I'm feeling like you may be surprised. Like somebody may be getting tarot card readings on you. Or you may be, you know, vice versa. Like, well, here we are today, you know. But still, there's a higher calling towards someone who's looking at you. It's kind of like, I feel like there's something separate. You're separated from something, someone, and it is the higher self, the spiritual world that is stepping in to call this thing to attention. Okay, let's see. What's in the deep root of it? The Five of Cups. So somebody is heartbroken. Somebody is sad. Somebody is, this is cups. So we're talking about feelings. Somebody's in their feelings. Somebody's in their emotions. You know, somebody misses you. They just wanted to love you. I feel like somebody just they just want to love you and be who I am. They love you. They miss you. And it's all higher self. It's all intuition. It's all feelings, emotions, and subconscious energy on the board. Someone just wanted to love you. Why is this happening? Let me see. So the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Someone may even have some regret for something that they did or something that they said. Or maybe you did that. You caused something for them to regret. Or you regret something you did with them. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Why is the Five of Cups here? Purpose. I know what I am here to do. So some of you guys may have had to cut strings or cut ties with someone because you feel like that is a distraction. Okay? Or someone cut strings and cut ties with you because they thought you may be a distraction. Let me see. I got to go a little bit deeper. Five of Cups, purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Why is this in the deep root of things for Leo? Leo, it seems like you're so focused. You're so focused. Oh, purity. Look at that. You know what I just heard too? Blind to the BS. Somebody is blind to like the BS. Also, what I'm getting, somebody is kind of like, I guess, innocent. It's either you're innocent or they're innocent. Somebody may look at you like you were pure. You know how I was saying somebody would have chose like the bad bee, or that they would have chose the thug versus the intelligent person versus da da da. This is to me like you're that intelligent person, or you're that person who is ready. And it's like, this is the person who is sad. This is the person who's in regret. This could be the other person too, whoever. But this person was pure. Like this person, this can be you. Yes, somebody is definitely learning the difference between what their flesh wants and what their spirit wants. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What happened in the recent past? Why do I hear violins? Why is the mood being brought down? Like, what is going on, Leo? Let me see. Let's keep talking about it. Recent past. What happened? The Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away from something emotionally. You know what I just heard? Wow. To preserve their sanity. Somebody walked away to preserve their sanity. Who did I just get done doing? Scorpio. Some of y'all can have something going on with a Scorpio. But yeah, somebody wanted to preserve their sanity, their mental health, because they felt like maybe their emotional health, because it wasn't good for them. So this could be you. You could have walked away from this person, said, listen, you're not good for my emotional health. You know, going back and forth with you ain't good for, you know, my empire building. I just can't do this. And you let it be what it is. And as I was telling Scorpio, with this, we're talking about detaching and pulling back those emotions. See, a lot of times people can feed, especially people who are broken or unhealed from a lot of stuff in their life, or who had rough pasts and stuff. They can feed off of emotion. And when you withdraw that emotion, they can't feed, they can't eat. Look at this person here holding that bowl. That's the emotion that you were given to someone to feed off of. And that was pure, honest emotion. That's not thought emotion. That's not, oh, you just doing it because you're using this person. That was pure love that you was giving this person, that you was serving up to this person. And once you withdrew that, back, sent them in a whole other direction. Let's see what's going on in the headspace. Ooh. Now I got to break this card down. This is the Three of Swords. Who got this? I forgot what other sign got this. Now peep this. So he has the arrow. The arrow has the ability to, you know, shoot down whoever. Somebody's messed with his stuff one day. He told the bow and arrow, listen, go shoot down whoever's messing with my stuff. The bow and arrow goes off and shoots that person. He run up to see who the person is, only to discover that it was his own mama. She wasn't doing no harm. She was just trying to help. So the wrong person got, what's the word Jada used? Entangled. That's the new word now. Entangled. Somebody got entangled and got hurt. Okay, so some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody who was dealing with somebody else, or you could have been dealing with somebody else. Remember I was saying earlier, I was picking up that you had two options, and because of that, somebody else got hurt in the mix. You could be dealing with somebody who had other options, and you was the one that got hurt in the mix. Okay. Or someone treated you the wrong way. Treated you, they were so busy dealing with bad bees or thugs that they thought they was going to treat you the same way. And boom, you were pure. You were honest. You have a purpose in their life. You mean something. The love is genuine. It was real. But because they were so used to dealing with that other type of behavior, pal, they end up shooting off the wrong words to you, treating you the wrong way, and bow. Wrong person got hurt. The pure person got hurt. The honest person got hurt. Something like that. Something is getting crossed and tangled, though. It's really weird. But the whole mood is brought down. So this is either your mood, you feeling like this, or this is them. Somebody's heartbroken and sad. Listen, come on, man. We got the 5 of Cups. We got the 3 of Swords. We got the 8 of Cups. Somebody heartbroken. Somebody sad. Somebody feeling like crap. Somebody walking around with the long face. Just like her. Look at her face. Okay, now this can be, you know, look at this. This guy, he shot off the bow and arrow, hurt the wrong person, and now look at her face. She all sad and messed up about it. You know? Boom. So somebody walked away. Oh, man. And it's just like, it just keep going in my mind like over and over. Like, wow. Wow. All I keep saying is just wow. Wow. Imagine how he felt when he realized that was his mom. Like, wow. Wow, wow. Let's see what's happening in the near future. What's going to happen? The 5 of Discs. Wow, Leo. And again, we got denial. Somebody's in denial. And it could be both of y'all. Somebody's in denial about maybe their love or can't say it. I was getting the word articulate with Scorpio. Somebody can't articulate it. But it's just really bringing the house down. Look at how this person look, y'all. You see? Look. That's how somebody feeling about you, baby. This 5 of Pentacles in traditional tarot. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. Dang. Listen, everything surrounding this reading. We got the 5 of Discs, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. And this is all denial. Leo, this could be you. You could be sitting in all these feelings right here because you in denial trying to act like you don't love somebody when you do. Or somebody is sitting in all these feelings about you because they in denial. They love you and they just can't say it. Or they just can't. They're so used to one type that they realize they have to shift it. They have to change that. Look, oh my God. And I'm just so sad. I can't wait to be done with y'all little reading. Ooh, y'all sad. I mean, you know, y'all sad, they sad. Everybody like, what the hell? God, okay. Let's keep going. What's the fear? Lord, do we really want to even know? What's the fear? The Page of Swords. So somebody's looking, somebody's watching, somebody's spying, somebody checking in, somebody keeping records, somebody keeping count, somebody keeping tab. Some of y'all may be feared that y'all are getting stalked. Or you may be fearing that this person is like, you know, could be driving by to watch you. Some of y'all may fear that somebody know where you live. I'm getting that too. And they, you know, something about it. Information too. Somebody is afraid that somebody has their information. You see how this person is keeping tabs? They got information. So they can have social security number, social security card, birth certificate, something like that. Okay? So some of y'all are fearful. Could even be like pictures. Somebody may have some pictures of you or something like that. Something incriminating I'm getting. Somebody is afraid of that kind of stuff. Okay? So beware. Beware. Let's see. I want to talk about that. What's the fear? Page of Swords. What's the fear? Page of Swords. Indecision. So it's not going nowhere. It's like somebody's afraid. Either that might be the choice. They could be watching you not do anything about this connection or about situation, the matter, whatever else is going on. Keeping record, keeping count, and moving forward. Indecision, not having anything to do with it. I mean, this is really like we're just really bringing the house on down now, ain't we there, Leo? Okay, listen. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So some of y'all are just feeling like this stagnant energy can go on forever. Or this may be what the other person is feeling. Like we just going to stay stagnant. It's just not going to be no decision. There's going to be no communication. That's it. Let's see what you look like to this person at this time. The Four of Swords. Like you're resting. Like you're quiet. Like you in recovery mode. Maybe there was a lot of drama. And you just need your rest. You need your beauty rest. You need your, you know. And then too, as I'm getting with this Three of Swords, can you imagine when he shot and realized it was his mom? He's not going out to the club that night. You know what I'm saying? He's not going out celebrating, kicking it with his friends, having a whole good time. No, he's in his feelings. Okay? So somebody, whatever it is that y'all been going through, somebody needs to process. That's the word I'm getting. I got to process this thing. I got to process what we've been through. I got to process. Somebody need a moment to just process things. So this could be how they looking at you. Like, you ain't saying nothing. You just processing. You might, again, this here, I'm adding it up. I'm tabulating. I'm going back in, looking at everything that was done. I'm evaluating. I'm trying to see what's up. But I'm not saying anything. Quiet. I want to talk about it. What do you look like to this person right now? So you ain't saying nothing. You're still building your own stuff. You may even be popping up on social media still, all of this kind of stuff. You have something to show for your absence. You have something to show that you've been here, but yet you still ain't communicating with me. So I can see your social media. I see you doing all this kind of stuff, but I see you not. Okay. Let's see. So you still alive. That's what I keep saying. So you still alive. So I said, okay. So anyway, change. You look like you changed, or you look like you're making a change. Or your withdrawal is making someone want to change, okay? But it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Oh, that's the other thing too. Yeah, somebody's feeling like if we don't say anything, if you stay in the Four of Swords energy, how can we move forward? How can we make a change? How can we progress if you don't say anything? So someone wants you to change this behavior of like being separate from them or not communicating. Let's see. What's the hope? The Sun card. You just want to be happy. They just want to be happy with you too. Somebody wants to be happy with you. I don't understand. Like, it's so, like, you know what? To me, it's simply, listen. Oh, wow. I tried to say I don't understand, but then here come, look at that. Three of cups. I said, I don't understand. And then boom, it just tells me. The reason why, wow, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Could be another person. You can be dealing with another person. They could be dealing with another person. But again, that somebody got choices, options. We got the Three of Cups. We got the Three of Swords. And I explained this card to every other sign, so I'm explaining it to you too. It's kind of like I was sitting over here. I have this choice, this option. This person is sitting at the table with me. However, when I think about the bad bee sitting at the table with me, right? But then I think about my spirituality. I think about my spirit. I think about my soul. I think about what's best for my future instead of thinking about what's best for my flesh. And right now, people are getting to that point of maturity. Look at her. She has nothing. She don't have nothing at the table. Right? But when I look at you, you bring in the vegetables. What does that mean? That means you bring in something that's rich, that's lively, right? Something that grows. Those are vegetables. That's life force type food. That's alkaline type food, right? So what does my spirit need? I need the one who is going to bring that type of nourishment. Now again, take a look at the aspects of the two different types of people. You got her at the table, you know, her hair out. She just over there chilling, looking all cute. But then you got her, she got the rag all on her head. She been in the kitchen preparing stuff, you know. So she ain't the bad bee in this situation, but don't get it twisted, because when she pulled that scarf off and she put down all of that, you know, pots and pans, she gonna glow up. It's just this one here don't really put in that work. Now, when we talk about that vegetation, all that, we talk about life. We talk about empire shit. We talk about being able to build, okay? So some of y'all got a person who's looking at you like, yeah, I should have chose the one who was pure, the one who's serving their life purpose, the one that's doing their thing. But you got literally somebody who's caught in a crossroad. Okay, somebody's choosing between their flesh and their spirit. Huh, wow. Okay, but anyway, we was hoping for the sun card. So somebody was hoping for the sun card with you. But again, I got to point this out because it's making it so abundantly clear. If you notice, one person is sitting at the table. A person had an option and a choice. Somebody removed themselves as an option and went and sought their own happiness. And that's what they're getting. Or this is what you were hoping to do. Seek your own happiness without having to, you know, compete or be at somebody else's table and he's sitting down and I'm bringing food and da 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 and I'm serving them. Like, yeah, we ain't doing all that. Okay, so somebody may seek happiness on their own. Let's see what the outcome is. Is that the word she said? Okay, no. She used, is that the word entangled? That's what I feel like. I feel like this is an entanglement. It's so twisted, especially with this three of swords. Let's see what's the outcome. The Fool card. Yeah, somebody's just gonna probably walk away. It's so much. Yeah, it's so much. Am I clear or blurry? I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm blurry, please forgive me. But it's so much going on. It's like we gotta walk away, or you might start over, like completely over with this person. Somebody is making a life-changing attitude adjustment. Like from this point forward, I can't choose this type of person just because they look good. I can't choose this type of person just because they have this or they drive that. Like literally my soul or my emotional support or whatever it is that you need, they're going to have that, period. Let's go ahead. Let's wrap it up with one more of these oracle cards. What did I start this reading off with? What word? I said very simple, basic word. What is it? Success. So it seems as though regardless of like a situation, what you got to walk away from, what you need to change, what you need to shift, what you need to fix, it seems as though things are going to be resolved and you're going to get like to the ultimate of what you're trying to get to. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Wow. Now I do want to pull one of these oracle cards just to wrap it up. You know, that was just a wrap up. Now we're going to wrap it up. Okay. So what do we get to wrap it up? Blossoming. You guys get blossoming. This to me is speaking all to that success. Things are developing. Things are growing and sprouting out. Okay. So above all things, Leo, regardless of what's going on around you, relationship-wise. Some of y'all really just staying focused, keeping your eyes on the prize. And I'm feeling like for some of y'all, you're choosing only the things that you know are going to work. From this point forward, it's like, listen, if I ain't no guarantee that I can work it, and if the only reason it'll not work is because of my own effort, then cool. But when it comes to other people, okay, when it comes to third-party situations, when it comes to being an option, when it comes to all that kind of stuff, I'm Gucci. Some of y'all said I'd rather seek happiness on my own and actually attain it. And there's nobody there to stop my success in these areas but me. I can't help if somebody else go off and cheat. I can't help if somebody else go off and lie. But what I can do is be real with myself and make sure that what I'm here to do, purpose, I do. I can't help it if other people ain't gonna keep it real. Baby, I'm pure. No, I'm just playing. But, hey, that's what I get for you, Leo. Man, you're going to have to, what's the word again, Jada Pink? You entanglement. You're going to have to untangle this entire reading because I'm confused. And I think that's how you're confused. They're confused. Everybody's confused, okay? Everybody's confused. Y'all might be dealing with a Scorpio because Scorpio and all of them was confused, too. Everybody's confused. Hello. So, yeah. Untangle this the best way that you can. I tried to present it to you the best way it came out to me. Oh my Lord. Okay, but listen, join that galactic gift group on my Patreon. I'm going to be sending you this intuitively chosen chakra candle. You're going to get a Palo Santo stick and you're going to get the Crystal Club 5 Crystal Power Pack for this month. You can just join the Crystal Club if you want, or if you just want tips, secrets, and all the type of different things that I use to help manifest, then just go over to my Patreon and join the Tarot Treasures or the Master master magicians group so you can get access to that type of information. You dig? So I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you, Leos, and I'll see you guys in your next video.